For our elementary school learners, holding a pencil and using scissors are developmental skills, but they're not the only skills required of 21st century learners. And so let's examine some ways we can move beyond color, cut, and paste worksheet tasks for our station rotations. Finding a balance between the old way of doing things and a future that compels educators to design and facilitate learning experiences that are differentiated for specific groups of students and personalized for individual learners can be a challenge. But today's students are capable and curious. We need to believe in that and in them. We can do that by assigning tasks that are interesting, engaging, and relevant. When we talk about variety of tasks and next level tasks, let's reconsider the role worksheets should and should not play in station rotation. Worksheets are a one-size-fits-all approach to learning, and learners are individuals. This one-size-fits-all approach can leave many students feeling confused, frustrated, and deflated, resulting in a marked decrease in their passion for learning. Not all learners are created equal, and neither are all worksheets. As Jennifer Gonzalez from the Cult of Pedagogy notes, worksheets run the continuum from busy sheet to power sheet. A busy sheet is one where, quote, students are either doing work that's fairly low level recall stuff, filling in blanks with words, choosing from multiple choice questions, labeling things, or work that has no educational value at all, like word searches, word scrambles, or coloring stuff in cases where coloring adds no extra layer of understanding, unquote. However, there's the power sheet, a worksheet which, quote, directly supports student learning, unquote, and is used for analyzing data, as a scaffold for note taking, or as a tool for reflection. It's actually pretty easy to rise beyond the busy sheet and to remodel a station rotation task into a better, richer next level one. Think about the worksheet from the student's perspective. Is it interesting, engaging, relevant? Is it contributing to learning? Where does it fall on the DOK chart? Here are some next level rotation tasks to try instead of worksheets. Pause the recording here if you'd like to view the infographic in more detail. In addition to designing performative tasks, it's imperative to avoid redundancy in tasks or tasks that duplicate the same skill in a rotation. So for example, if one rotation consists of a Lexia lesson, a foundations activity, and a worksheet that I'll address, say, short A vowel sounds, there's not much variety in what students are learning. In fact, the tasks resemble drilling more than learning. Instead, strive for different tasks addressing a single standard or learning target. Choice is also an important aspect of station rotation task design. According to Teach Hub, quote, student choice leads to increased engagement and empowerment. It creates an environment where students discover what they want to learn. To provide students a choice in learning, utilize a simple this or that task board, which provides students with options as to how they'd like to learn content. And when we think of next level station tasks, we could design collaborative ones that allow students social learning opportunities, ones in which they practice with support and peer interaction. Working in isolation often results in students who are not engaged in the task, and then those students tend to distract the work happening at the other stations. Excited students are engaged students, and engaged students are happy learners. Now let's take a look at some resources to help you design those next level station tasks. So in addition to the Wakelet board, which I curated for you when we met in TBTs, because there's still a lot of really good information from you, I am creating this Wakelet board that will cover each of the 8 topics as to how to make your station rotation better. I'm not including a ton of new material in this one, and I'm always going to redirect you to this board, which has all the information. But as far as what we just discussed today, if you're interested in reading more from Jennifer Gonzalez, and I encourage you to subscribe to her blog, this is where if you want to read more about how worksheets necessarily aren't the best idea for a station rotation task, you can go ahead and read this post from her. For those of you who teach younger kiddos, This might be a really interesting post because, again, there are foundational developmental skills there that are, cutting and pasting and being able to write. But here's a post with 40 fine motor skills activities that don't necessarily involve worksheets. So you might want to give that a look. This is from that first Wakelet board. Just remember to, as you design your station rotation tasks, be sure to go ahead and check your verbs so that we can see that they're higher level skills. I've also included a link again to that original board, the instructional strategies playlist. I'm going to click on this. So again, if you are stuck for an idea, if you need some guidance, just go ahead and look at, what your purpose is going to be for that station. And you've got all kinds of instructional strategies here. And finally, I also shared this on the original. This is the this or that choice board template, which you are free. You can just click the use template and you can go ahead and modify this for a station task if you would like. And if you need any help working on that, I'm here for you. Just reach out.